Good morning. So this morning at 4:25 a.m., HPD received a ShotSpotter notification in the 10,000 block of Chesterfield. Officers arrived about 4:30 a.m. While they were looking for fired shell casings, they discovered a deceased young female, and HFD arrived and pronounced her obviously deceased at that time. Right now, we're at the beginning of the investigation, so we should have some more information shortly.
Where exactly did y'all find it? Like in relation to the road?
There's kind of maybe like a little, not an alley, but a thoroughfare between this street and Chesterfield, and she's in the grassy area.
So does it look like somebody drove back there and dumped her, or was she shot?
It does not appear that someone drove back there, but we are still looking at that.
Would you be leaning towards that she was, the altercation or whatever happened there?
Yes.
You would be leaning towards that?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Is there any description of this woman? You're talking to people in the area?
She's very young, black female.
Is she light skin, dark skin?
I would say light to medium.
Very young. Under 20 or 20?
I would say under 20. I don't know that yet. We don't have an identity on her. I'm just looking at her face, and she appears to be very young.
I noticed like there's a camera on that house over there. Have y'all gotten to that point yet?
We have not. We will be looking for a video, though.
Can you tell by where the body was found? Was there some sort of scuffle, or could this have been some sort of transaction? Can you tell us about that?
I don't know at this point.
Do you think that this could involve any type of sexual assault or be sexual in nature?
I don't know that either at this
Was she
point.
clothed?
Yes.
Has anybody told you that maybe somebody in the area is not home, that this might be her, she might live around here?
No, sir. Not yet.
Okay, what about suspects? Any word on any a suspect or suspects?
We're still working on all of that. This just occurred a few hours ago, so we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Earlier, the lieutenant said the ShotSpotter technology really helped with the field location, but then it was really dark out here. Even when we got to the scene, so dark, and he gave officers a compliment in finding this woman. Do you want to just talk about this technology and how it can help in these types of situations?
Well, I think this is a prime example of how it has worked effectively for us. The officers received this, and then within 5 minutes they're in the area. And this did not come from residents. This came from the ShotSpotter notification. And while they're actually searching for the shell casings, they actually walked back through there, and it's kind of muddy, and were able to find her. So it's been very effective, and I think this is a good example of it.
Any witnesses you're talking to, or any like neighbors? Have you had any luck with interviews or anything like that?
Not yet, but we will be talking to the neighbors.
Okay, but no luck with witnesses.
Not yet.
Can you describe that area where the body was found one more time, as far as like, is there chairs or places that like people meet back there, or is this a totally overgrown happenstance kind of thing?
It's more overgrown. It's an area where you can walk. It's not, I mean, there are trees and houses on both sides, but it's not an alleyway that people drive down, but you can certainly walk, and you can see that some people have walked there. It doesn't appear it's heavily traveled, but people have been walking back through there, but the grass is up higher.
But you wouldn't call it like a shady area, say, where we would gather to play cards or something like that?
No,
Is
sir.
there shade?
Is it like a utility?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us how many, you might have already said it, shot once, multiple times?
Spot shotter picked up 5.
Okay, they picked up 5, so.
Yes, sir.
With the body?
I don't know about the wounds. That will, when the medical examiner arrives, they'll be the ones to examine the body.
Is there anything in sight, perhaps a weapon or anything to give you any sort of direction?
We're still searching the area, and we'll continue for a while, so I don't know the answer to any of that at this point.
And are her hands visible, or are they under the
Yes.
body? And her hands,
Yes.
so she didn't have a weapon or anything like
No.
that? Or-
What If somebody saw something, what should they be looking for?
If they saw anything, they can call the Houston Police Department, the Homicide Division, or they can call Crime Stoppers.
Any other reports of bizarre activity recently in this area, or has this been on your radar, this area, for any investigation?
And that's something else I'll have to check when I get back to the office.
Do you believe that they were on the back street over, you know, did they come from that way in, or did they cut through? Can you tell at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it closer, where the body was found, is it closer to this street or Chesterfield?
It's almost right in between.
Wow.
Thank you for your
You're
time.
welcome. Sorry I couldn't give y'all more answers.
We appreciate you coming.
Alrighty, thank you.